Oh, you guys, so far, it's not been so pretty. I got all the siding off, pretty much. Piece up there to take off yet. And the damage comes all the way over here to this side of the window. And it's about 7 feet from the corner. Like I say, it is just not too pretty. I got down in, let me show you the rest of this first. Wow. Not good news. And here's all the plywood where I had replaced a couple of years ago. That was from drywall. I mean, there wasn't any bugs in there at the time. This corner, 2 roofs come together right up in here, and there's a lot of splashed water and stuff. So anyhow, I got down into this area down here, and what did I find? A whole pile of carpenter ants too. So that made my day. And it's just pretty well toast. I got to get all this sheathing off next and find out just how bad the framing is in here and what I have to do to repair it. So, okay, you guys, I got all the siding and sheathing off. It's interesting, some of the stuff you learn. I just thought I'd show you this before I pull all the insulation out. There's been one of the deals, you know, where they drill the holes and blow insulation in. Well, no matter how hard they try, they just can't get everywhere. Look at up in here, for example, is, you know, the insulation only came to here, and then all that's open in there. And of course, it didn't get in here. They stuck their hose in right here, but this old insulation was already here, and all these gaps in the sides don't have anything. That's a furnace vent that's been open into the wall forever that I didn't know was, so yeah, I'll have to cure that while I got everything open. I don't know if this part rotted out or anything. Some fell out in there, some of the blown in stuff. But you can see more gappages here and there. And if you look way up there in the corner, there's a spot that never had any insulation at all. And of course, their blowing stuff didn't get, the way this thing is framed, their blowing stuff didn't get above there at all. There's a big gap. So we're going to fix things up an awful lot in the process, and hopefully make it a little warmer where this section of wall is. And it's also interesting, the things you learn. Now, the house originally had a really unique feature where it had 2 windows in the corners. And before they added on the garage, you can tell by the difference in insulation and the framing and stuff, that was the case here in this corner. Kind of interesting. And then this window, it wasn't here. And they didn't put a header across there when they put it in. And I'm guessing it was done during the 1971 remodel. I don't know. I may do some things to try and stiffen it up a little bit. It's been sitting this way for 40 years, and the roof hasn't caved in yet. So I may not, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to bother to cut all that open and put a header in it. But and the metal is going to stiffen this wall up a lot when I put it on, so that'll help a lot. And the window itself is actually loose in the wall. The only thing holding it in was the trim. So I got to fix that. And I'll get all the insulation out, and we'll see if we find out anything else. The good news is, There's a little bit of insect damage right in through here in a couple spots, but for the most part I think the framing is in pretty good shape, and that's good news. So the structure of the building's not compromised by the bugs. Alright, I'll get the insulation out and show you what it looks like then. So that's what it looks like all cleaned up, and that's what the inside of a wall looks like, folks. And I got a bunch of framing I want to do and start rebuilding and insulating, and that'll be it for the next time. Get these insects treated for then too. So thanks for watching, and we'll get through this.